at the stone to the microphone. Flavio, get yourself ready. Drummers and musicians and guitarists and bass players, let's do this.
So, very rarely do I encourage people to applaud. But could you guys give yourself a round of applause really quickly? Okay, now I'll tell you why you just did that. You could be at home falling asleep to shitty television like so many other people. You could have played the I gotta be up early card, but you didn't. You're here, amongst this beautiful family. And maybe you came here looking for something. I'll do my best to provide you with what you are perhaps looking for. I speak 6 nights a week, and my friends and even complete strangers, they ask me, do you get paid to do it? And my answer is always, it depends on how you measure wealth.
Yeah!
So what's up with the mask? Raise your hand if you've never seen this crazy guy with a mask. Okay. The word persona comes from the Greek word mask. Persona is where we get the word personality. So the question is not, why am I wearing a mask? Or what the mask is supposed to do. The question is, what mask have you chosen to wear tonight? And why are you wearing it? It's my belief that we focus too much on the messenger and not enough on the message. So I have to tell you, it doesn't matter what I look like. What matters is intent, why I'm here, talking to all of you. It's because I believe that I can save the world, or at least take part in it.
Yeah!
And I'll do it one word at a time.
Yes.
This is called bad news. I don't read newspapers and I don't watch the news. And so my friends feel compelled to tell me what's going on in the world like I don't see it when I leave my door. They say, have you seen all the terrible things going on, all the indications of a recession, of a depression? And I have to tell you, I don't see a lot of bad news out there. They say, well, the banks aren't loaning out as much money. I say, good. We all got in this predicament from loaning out money that people don't really have. They said the credit card companies are cutting people's interest and cutting people's credit lines. And I said, so what you're telling me is people have to get accustomed to spending money they actually have on things they actually need? They say because of the natural disasters and the terrorist attacks, millions of lives are being lost every year. And I say, unfortunately, we need to be humbled in a world where we all feel invincible. And we're waiting for that life expectancy of 76 or 82. But every moment of every day could be our last, and it's not just something printed on a cute little calendar. It's the reality we live in. They say hundreds of thousands of people lost their jobs because of corporate layoffs. And I say, good. Most of those people hated their job. They drove on the highway for 45 minutes every morning, inevitably. They fantasized about walking in and quitting. So as far as I'm concerned, their boss did them a favor. But all these businesses are going out. But apparently the wrong ones. I still see Bentleys on the road, Rolexes on people's wrists, and Ed Hardy t-shirts. They say, well, if the stores closed and the malls are closed, I say, my goodness, people have to find a much better way to spend their weekend. How horrible is that? You see, the thing is, I want it to get worse. I do. I want text messages to cost 25 cents each so people realize the value of words.
Yeah! 25 cents!
I want cigarettes that cost $12 a pack so that people do something beautiful with their hands. I want eHarmony, Match.com and Cupid.com. I want their servers to crash so that people can meet people when they meet people.
that, son.
Maybe it'll get so bad that cable subscribers won't be able to afford their bill and they'll be forced to amuse themselves.
Yeah.
They'll look outside their window to look for reality instead of into their television screen. I want video games to get so expensive that kids go back to the park to play.
Yes.
I want gas to be $8 a gallon so that the sidewalks are filled and the streets are empty. Maybe it'll get so bad that people who lost their iPhone and their iPods can only afford to find their identity. I want all these psychosomatic drugs, these medications to get so expensive that people just stop doping themselves and let the tears fall and get past it.
Smoke that weed. Smoke that weed.
I want us to run out of phone numbers. So we're forced to reach out to people, literally.
Pony Express, motherfucker.
Maybe even MySpace and Facebook. Maybe their servers will go down so we can realize that we don't need a website to count our friends because our fingers do it much more accurately. I want us to get to the point where we're rationing food so that obesity becomes an impossibility instead of such a commonality.
Woo!
I want cosmetic surgery to get so expensive and so unavoidably painful that people just accept the beautiful way they were already made. Because beauty cannot coexist in a world full of scalpels. I want movie ticket sales to be the lowest they've ever been, so that those movie stars can only afford 1 plane and 3 mansions. I want to know that the casinos have emptied because people have decided to gamble on love. I want to hear that foreclosures are the highest they've ever been, so families that see each other once a year, if at all, share the same house, and if they want to say goodnight or I love you, they just have to shout it down the hallway. I want a lap dance to get so expensive that a married man talks to his wife at 1 o'clock in the morning as she sits on his lap. I want technology in all its glory to fail miserably because our hands were so much more useful before all they did was hold a cell phone. You see, I want it to get worse because I want so desperately for it to get better. I want us to get to a point where we literally can't afford to take these moments for granted. We can't afford to be foolish. We can't afford to be wasteful. We can't afford to let minutes go because they're unlimited on our fucking cell phone plan.
Fuck you, Metro.
And I know that money will never solve the problems it created. And I have to tell you, no matter how broke you think you are,
You're rich.
you'll never be richer than this moment. Your wallet does not identify who you are. That's what your soul does. I hope it gets worse. Sleep well. Wake up better. Thank you. I know I'm wearing a mask, but please, could all of you just bombard me with hugs? Because I'm feeling so much of a pariah right now. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. I love you all.
Give it up for Atlas. Atlas is one deep brother. As we proceed, this man has been preparing all night to wow us. Then I got Kamikaze. Water. for the Bible song. You right, brother?
All right, let's talk about it.